One of the best things about my job at NZ4WD magazine is that I get to test stuff and drive things. Today, it's an FJ Cruiser with the latest BP51 shock absorber setup. The BP51s are 51mm bore, bypass style, remote reservoir shock with adjustable bump and rebound. The test was Richard Brooks from ARB dealer Auckland 4x4's idea. He'd just fitted a set of BP51s to his wife's FJ Cruiser and reckoned we'd be well impressed.
Today we've got BP51 OME bypass shock. It gives you the changeability off-road to soften it right up so it'll work better. It can come out of the factory from OME pretty well right, but then it means you have the adjustability to change when you go off-road to soften it up and change your rebound depending on what you're doing. The rebound change and the bypass, it means that the parts of where the shock works, there's a lot more tunability to it than trying to make one style of shock, which the valving has to work through a whole range. So the graph here is showing your compression line, and we're showing the rebound line dropping away here. I'm going to do the compression first so we can see a change and leave the rebound the same. So we've seen two results here. One, obviously, we adjusted the rebound to a lot softer setting. The rebound valving that you can get it's actually probably in some ways more important than compression. You don't go forward unless your wheels are on the ground.
Now, bypass, bump and rebound are terms for the techos. What do they mean in the real world? In our case, on a rough, hilly corner of mate Duncan Munro's farm, where we know that a standard FJ Cruiser would be a bit of a handful. Wow, Richard told me it'd be better with the BP51s, but I wasn't expecting this. You can push it so much harder, but still be in complete control and comfort, and still have room to fine-tune the shocks to your own preferences and load. Key here is you're buying a set of shocks, fitted up, which can be bolted up to your vehicle, set up with a spring and damper combination, which is adjustable to the terrain, to the use, whilst it's on the vehicle, which is really handy. Now, this thing is just beautiful. One minute you're driving to and from work or school or whatever, so you just basically leave them in the factory settings. But then if you're going to tow something, you can actually stick the rear shocks up, literally by just climbing underneath and adjusting the shock body with a C-spanner, which is pretty easy. Bang! Like that. Allows you to the shock, the damping fluid by using channels. To avoid the shock bottoming him out. As well as helping off-road, the BP51s also firm up the suspension on-road, reducing body roll and sharpening the handling. Best of all, you can fine-tune them if you've got a heavy load or you want to tow something. See what I mean about the job? It's been an afternoon of fun, and I've learned something I can pass on. A set of BP51 shocks can really change your truck. They certainly have transformed this FJ Cruiser. If you want to know more about them, you can read our in-depth article in the March issue of NZ4WD magazine, or give Richard and the team at ARB a call.